Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Short changes him with that pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Doku tries a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, that's a key interception. He's away! He's through, it's one-on-one! Pelé is herring after that one. Now it's Doku. Can he get on the end of this? Doku puts the ball in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pelé tries to pass it through. And he lines up a cross.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Doku clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Hullet. Still goalless. It's Pelé! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Hullet, and that is expertly dealt with. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's played through for him, and he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Carvajal. Just eases him off the ball. It's a lovely, neat pass. Adriano. Gattuso spots it and intercepts. And here's the chance to counter. Rummenigge. And this is Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. And they're quick to get it back. Doku. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's a mighty effort! And another try! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Rummenigge. He's found the way through. Rummenigge was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. Rummenigge, always looking for that half a chance. Neymar. He's having a go! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Ibrahimovic does well to get it back. By Leverkusen, gets his head on it! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Gattuso. Now it's Neymar. Rummenigge! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
We are into stoppage time. Oh, that's fabulous. Doku, and that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pinches it off him. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, smashing header! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That has not gone well. That's an imaginative pass. Doku. And they're back on the ball again. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Stood up well to him there.
Doku.
The specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross to the back post. And that's gone loose. In towards the back step. Terrific header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Doku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gattuso. Now it's Pelé, and that was nowhere near his best. Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. And that's going up front in a hurry. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Neymar. Adriano.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Gattuso.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive
Coming
now.
on the field. Number 7, Adam.
Now, can they get him away?
Number 23,
Not yet.
Johan Cruyff.
Oh, well played.
Number 6, Gerrard.
Bayer Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitutions taking place.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good alertness. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position.
Bayer Leverkusen really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Aims beyond the defence. Troy, chance for a shot! Now, who's... Oh, and again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Substitution in
Cruyff
progress.
is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
There will be 3 minutes.
Whistle's
at
gone, that's a
time.
foul. Shapes to shoot! And he opts to go forward. Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Please take
Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his...
Pele! Oh, it's come off the upright. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He rises! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! It's a goal! Two, and we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Iniesta. Lam is wide and looking to get onto this. That's been cut out, well played.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear.
Nicely spread. Ball driven towards the far post. Rummenigge chasing after it. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. Iniesta. Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Iniesta. It's a promising position. Lam plays it in. Neymar. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. He's got tall. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Syria have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in. Now that passes. Goes for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, strongly challenged there. 30 minutes gone. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pele is onto it in a flash. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. He's one-on-one! They're urged. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Gattuso. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Pull it. Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta. It's Pedri. Maldini. Pass somewhat off target. Ibrahimovic. Iniesta gets good distance on it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's off and running. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. Played back in. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter. Go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Syria finding their passes. That's a sharp pass. That has not gone well. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedri. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar. And it's been played through. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. Rummenigge. Puskás. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Has a look and plays it forward. So what can they make of this? Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Lahm.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's tidy. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gattuso. And it's Gullit. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Iniesta. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. for Yaya Toure. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gullit does well to get it back.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 8,
Messi.
Number
Yaya Toure.
22, Gattuso.
Lam.
Coming
That's
on the
good play
field.
from him.
Number 10,
Back towards
Pele.
the middle.
Number 7, Hazard. Number 23, Johan
Oh, good
Cruyff.
read.
That's great
Number
positioning.
6,
So good from him.
Gerrard. Substitution
Cruyff.
in progress.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Messi. And this is Gullit. He's through, now is he in? Gerrard. And it's Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. Pele. He has found the way through. Syria can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Has a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Gullit. Back into the middle. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Vieira. Coming on to
It's
replace
a
him.
lovely,
is
neat pass.
Number 15, Targets.
Now, can they get him away? Cruyff. Oh, that's delightful. Delivers the ball. Oh, that's a fine intercept. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. 5 minutes left on the clock. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. And here's Romario. Messi. Oh, good take in a good area.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Rijkaard. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
I'd like to draw your
Rummenigge
attention to the
claiming
screen
the man
right
of the
now
match
for
award,
information on
and
our
there
shuttle
is
bus
very
service.
little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam. The club that unites this city. The club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere.
As you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Hullet. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Forlan looks to get on the end of this. And here's Hullet. Hullet! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike.
The goal scorer after
A 1-0 lead
minutes
established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... Goes for a shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit. Decent chance! And he's straight offside. Neymar tries to pass it through. Can he finish? And somehow it stayed out. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Ball is over the line. Rummenigge. Now there's a chance for a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vieira. Now Gattuso threads one in, and this is Ibrahimovic. Gullit thinks about the shot. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Gattuso. And it's Gullit. Now it's Forlan. Haaland. That has not gone well. Now it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Rui Costa. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's played through for him. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Neymar. Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ibrahimovic. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That pass isn't the best. It's come to nothing. Vieira. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. There's the start of the second half. That's a throw. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rui Costa. And it's Vieira. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the finish! And it's there! And they are cruising away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.